Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we're going to watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 18. So last time on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, last episode Maria Ross, she was detained. She was a suspect in the murder of Brigadier General Hughes. And she was being questioned even though she had an alibi, even though she explained the reason why her gun was missing a bullet. They weren't listening to anything that she had to say. Even her partner wanted to come to her defense because he was with her, but everything's being dismissed, obviously, because that's what the Fuhrer wants. And, you know, envy, she can be, or it can be posing as anyone. So, but strange enough, the person that came to her rescue was number 66, who broke her out of jail. He also broke Ling out of jail once he found out that he was from Jing, which still found a little interesting. So she was hesitant at first, but she realized that everything was against her and that was her only option. So she escaped with number 66. It was all of the newspaper that she was guilty and she's the one who killed him. So even Elle and Ed found out about it, and they were making their way there so they can talk to her, I think. So they bumped into her and number 66, and they were confused, which made her, I think, a little bit more guilty, I guess. But she escaped, or she was trying to escape, but she bumped into Roy Mustang and he just burned her to death. And I was extremely angry. Well, I'm still angry, but I'm holding out hope that he didn't burn her. I don't know, for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think that number 66 would just break her out of prison for no reason, or without someone telling him to. And plus, he didn't kill any guards, which I realized I didn't pay attention when I was watching, but when I was editing the episode, he didn't kill any guards, and he said it was no fun. So if it was up to him, he would just kill the guards. I don't think they changed him, you know, that quickly into, you know, not killing anyone. And also because the only thing that they could identify the body was with dental work, so that's another thing that has me wondering. But I could be just, you know, grasping at straws and he actually did kill her. And if that's the case, damn. In the end, Armstrong, he took Ed. I'm not sure if they headed to Rush Valley or where exactly. I think he said back home, and I think that's under the command of Roy Mustang, so he wants him out of the picture. And what's her name, Hawkeye, she even applied for vacation days. So I'm wondering if he's clearing out everyone to either protect them or he just doesn't want them interfering, but who knows. Anyways, let's just dive into it, see what happens. Here we go, guys.
This stop, Prison Bowl Station.
Prison Bowl, that's where they were heading. He's looking at it like, what the hell is going on?
Are you ever gonna tell me what's going on? It's starting to feel a little too much like a kidnapping.
I haven't been fully informed on the details. My only orders were to retrieve you and to rendezvous here.
Rendezvous?
Rendezvous?
With who?
Exactly.
I'm glad you made it all right, Major Armstrong, sir.
Oh, that's
Hey, sup, big guy?
Lieutenant Breda!
Breda.
Think I can explain it all. When did you get here? How'd you even get in? The window. I mean, it seemed appropriate for a criminal. First, there's no need for you to worry about Ed's well-being. I'm sure he's just fine.
Where are they headed?
Colonel never said to be crossing a border. Tight-lipped bastard.
Mr. Han, how much further do we have left?
Are they headed to Jin?
Look, you can see the ruins ahead.
Oh yeah, Ling mentioned the ruins. I'm sure what it's called, but why are they headed
What
there?
idea was it to bring the kid?
It was a direct order.
Isn't that one of the bodyguards of
So, this
Ling?
is Xerxes, huh? Looks just like the fable described it.
Did you say a fable?
Yeah, the Eastern Sage. It's a story about the origin of alchemy in Amestris. It claims the entire kingdom of Xerxes was destroyed in a single night, and that the only survivor wandered into Amestris shortly afterwards. He was the one who went on to spread the science of alchemy.
Interesting.
How interesting. We have a similar legend in Xing about a drifter from the west. It's said that his teachings were combined with our ancient techniques to form the alchemy we practice today.
Alchemy is primarily used for medical needs, isn't it?
Yes. He guided this process.
Why is he even
And
there?
we greatly revere him. We knew him as the Western Sage.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. Oh shit.
What are you gawking at? Come on!
Oh, that seems important. Let's look at it first.
Going in pretty deep now, aren't we?
Where exactly are they going? And why?
Back east, where I was. It's a nice place. None of the big city noise.
Oh.
Lots of beautiful women.
So he didn't kill her.
That damn Colonel!
He might hug her to death.
There really wasn't any place in Amestris we could safely hide a dead girl. Especially one that's still alive, you know?
So the Colonel knew that Lieutenant
he's
Ross
not
was
a
innocent all along?
Evil son of a bitch.
This
Nice.
seems a little too showy, sir.
Is that what you think?
Yeah. They make a point of arresting her in public, and now they announce her guilt to the newspapers before she's even had a trial. Something's not right.
Sweet. I'm glad I can root for him again.
Warrant Officer Bowman is calling on a public line for you.
I'll take it.
Colonel, we need to speak to you about General Hughes' murder.
Hey, Bowman, give me the phone for a sec.
Barry?
Yo, Mustang, you see today's paper? Because there's an interesting article on...
Hey, buddy, you know better than to call me at work. Let me call you right back. Just hang on, okay?
Really? You sure about this?
Oh, yeah, the lieutenant fired a bullet all right. But it wasn't me, not you. I still got a
Oh,
hole
so
in my right hand where
number
it passed
66
right
came
through.
to the rescue.
Well, that changes things.
I like him even more now.
I've got a proposition that you might like.
60 pounds of pork, carbon, some ammonia. What is this?
The ingredients for a well-cooked corpse.
Human transmutation?
Of course not. I'm just gonna whip up something that looks like a human corpse.
Yeah, but
Wait,
wouldn't the
what
doctor
about
be
when
able
they do the
to...
autopsy?
Yeah,
Trust me, it'll be too charred for them to ID it.
That won't stop them
can't
from
tell
checking the
it.
dental records.
I've got it under control.
they can't tell the difference between pork and a
Think
human
you can
being?
pull it off?
I guess.
I'm
At
not
that time,
claiming
it's
to be an expert on human
not that
anatomy,
easy.
but I've got plenty of experience burning corpses.
That he
Let's
does.
go. You're Maria Ross, correct?
Not
It's
bad
done.
for her.
From this point on,
Made
you're
of pork.
dead. Snap out of it.
But what about the dental work?
Hey there, Fullmetal.
after Madame Ross was prematurely freed, the young lord made a deal with Barry the Chopper. The orders I've been given are to personally escort this woman to the east to take refuge.
Oh, so he's helping out
So we all
because
agreed to
Barry
rendezvous
helped
here in
out
one big
him.
effort to aid the lieutenant's escape.
I see.
You've got to be joking. I can't believe the Colonel was able to pull one over on us like this.
He knew it'd be easier to convince you if you actually saw Lieutenant Ross.
Fine, I'll admit it, alright? He actually knew what he was doing this time.
He mentioned something else. He said he didn't want to take a chance on some hot-tempered kid endangering the operation, so he sent you out here.
Hot-tempered kid!
You said operation. Is there a phase beyond liberating Lieutenant Ross?
Looks like there
Indeed,
is.
he's got a plan to reel in the puppeteer, the one that's behind the conspiracy.
No one calls me a... Wait, what'd you say?
You remember Barry from the 5th lab, right? He went on one hell of a rampage. They're bound to send someone to reclaim him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
I struck up a deal with Barry to help him out with the jailbreak in exchange for the secret to his immortality. But of course...
The science guys that put me in this body are all dead, and it's not like I know how they did it.
What? That's not fair!
You know what? You should ask that Alphonse kid. He's also just a soul glued to metal.
So here I am. You're supposed to tell me your secret. And I was promised
sure.
you'd tell me.
Yeah, but I don't exactly see how I have anything to do with it.
We've collected a fair amount of intelligence. And once we properly piece it together, we'll have the General's killer.
I promise you this, Lieutenant. We will absolve you of this
The
crime.
problem is they don't know that the Fuhrer is actually one of
General Hughes.
the bad guys.
It's just hard to accept that he's dead.
And you, Lieutenant, where do you intend to seek asylum?
Well, I think that I'm gonna give Shing a shot.
Okay.
Any parting wishes? Shall I tell your parents?
No, sir. As much as I want them to know I'm okay, I'm scared it would be too much of a risk. I just don't want to put
That's
them in that
right,
kind
yeah.
of danger.
Once they're able to clear her name, then she can
Major Armstrong, Lieutenant Breda,
tell them.
please deliver a message to the Colonel. I need him to know how grateful I am for what he's done. If there's any way I can help him, tell him to send for me. I owe him a great debt, and I am willing to put my life on the line to repay it.
Right.
Goodbye, Edward. Take care of yourself, okay?
I still owe you. For slapping me, that is.
You can get me next time.
How about I swing by the shop sometime tomorrow? And if you ask me nicely, I'll bring a
Who is he
gift.
talking to?
Huh? I'm sorry, hold on, Roy. Hey, Kate, we have a customer. Could you please let Jacqueline know?
Jacqueline?
Copy that.
How's going on? Who's listening? Oh shit.
Hold on! Barry! Try and relax, Ballman. We want this one alive, so don't kill it!
Who the hell is that guy?
Smells like an ashtray. She'd have it. Fallen, don't you think I'm wearing this mask for a reason? Man, I can't stand working with amateurs.
Sorry about that? Yeah, and I'm sorry that you got dragged into this. Just don't do anything that would give away your involvement. They could be watching us from anywhere.
This guy would be freaky, fighting against everybody.
Take it outside.
Yeah.
I know it's a Chimera, but
Damn it!
is it just strong or what? Who's that?
Told you it was safer. We've got the Hawk's eyes watching over us out here.
Hawkeye.
I
heard a loud noise. What happened?
It was nothing. A customer was getting fresh with Jacqueline, so I slapped him around a little bit.
Oh, yeah? You don't mess around, Elizabeth.
Alright, don't even think of moving. I've got a few questions for you. Wait a minute.
So he's
I think
pretending.
he knows what I'm saying.
No way. I thought this guy looked familiar. That's my old human body!
Oh, you just recognized that now?
Are you sure?
Those sick bastards must have dumped the soul of some feral lab animal into my body, and it came to find me because it wants its real soul back. Talk about memories. I haven't even seen this guy since the day my soul got yanked out of him.
How was that?
What do you
Bandit
want?
or what?
I don't have any money, so you're Ishvalan.
Oh, they're just probably afraid.
Excuse me, young man. I'm afraid that we're going to have to take you hostage until your military returns our Holy Land to us.
They're not gonna return squat. Not over a single kid.
It was the death of a single child that triggered the entire Ishvalan Civil War. So
That's
you
true.
really shouldn't doubt your significance in the eyes of history.
That's enough of your shameful behavior.
Madam Shan.
Look at you fools. Are you all trying to dishonor the name of Ishvala?
Look, he won't try to attack you again. Can you please just let him go now? You stood up for me. I don't get it. I always heard that you guys hated Amestrians.
Despite the atrocities your country has committed, I know that not all Amestrians are bad.
Exactly. Can't blame everyone in the country for action of few.
But then we were saved by these two
even
Amestrian
many.
doctors. To be honest, I do hate you. But the two of them saved me, and you deserve the same treatment. Wait a minute. You're not talking about the rock bells, are you?
Oh, that's the doctor.
Are you saying you were a friend of Dr. Rockbell? Yeah.
The one that they went to ask
They
about
saved the lives
Philosopher's
of
Stone?
countless Ishvalans, all throughout the course of the entire war. No kidding. They were like an aunt and uncle to me.
Oh no. I thought he was talking.
They refused to abandon
Guess that was
their
Marco.
post. It didn't matter how much the
Whatever.
fighting escalated.
How did they die?
Is that Winry's parents?
They were both murdered in cold blood. And it was by the hand of an Ishvalan they'd saved.
Damn.
But that's so...
I'm so sorry. There was nothing we could do to stop him.
Tell
Scar?
me who did it!
His face was wrapped in bandages. But he was an Ishvalan monk and his right arm was tattooed.
Oh. That is indeed Winry's parents and Scar killed them.
If you should have the chance, would you deliver a message to the resting place of the rock bells for us? Give them our thanks and our apologies.
You know how amazing this is? I mean, how often does a guy get the chance to chop up his own body into tiny little pieces?
I'm pretty sure that would kill him, and you told me not to do that.
Well, this changes things, damn it! I'm getting chills up and down my soul. I've got to get my knives into it.
Back off, Barry. I thought you were supposed to have the urge to return to your body, not chop it up into pieces.
True.
That body's way past its expiration date.
Oh, man. That's what stinks?
This is just cruel! I have to do it! It's my body, so it's up to me! And I'm putting it on the chopping block!
Damn it! I said no!
What's wrong?
Just a squabble. One of the customers is mouthing off.
So
Oh,
that's
no.
who he was
Gonna
talking
have to
to.
call you right back.
And he knew
I've got
people
a customer
were
of my
listening
own
to
to
him.
deal with.
Oh shit, lying. Whatever you do, don't die, Hawkeye. I don't know how strong he is, but you want to stay away from that tongue. Okay guys, that was Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 18. So Maria Ross, she is alive. I was holding out hope, but I was like, I'm probably just grasping there, but she is alive. So, it's actually, when you think of it, number 66 is the one who saved her. Besides breaking her out of prison, when he saw her on the newspaper, he actually spoke to Roy Mustang, telling him about how she fired that round at him. So, I'm liking him more and more. Even though he's a serial killer, he is funny, and I don't know if he just did it because he wanted to, or there's some goodness in him. But anyways, so Roy Mustang, he's not just rash. He actually thinks about things and investigates, thankfully. So I still have questions regarding how, because they explained, yeah, he used you know, pork or pigs as, you know, as the body, but I think he said he used ammonia. But still, how did he did the dental work? How did he fake the dental work, rather? He said that he would handle it, but I'm not sure how he handled it, unless somehow the doctor that performed the autopsy is with him. Either that, or they still haven't explained it, because I'm not sure. Anyways, so the reason he did have Armstrong take Edward, you know, out of town is because he wanted him to, obviously, Edward to cool off, and for him to see Maria, and that way he would believe, because he wasn't sure that, you know, he would just believe him and take his word unless he saw her alive. So I was wondering who he was talking to over their phone when he was all happy, and I was wondering if it was like a wife, girlfriend. Turns out he was actually talking to Hawkeye, which is interesting because he found out that someone is listening into to his phone calls. So number 66, his body, which is a chimera that lust and envy let loose. I wonder if it's just attracted to number 66 because the body wants its soul, like 66 was saying, or can it follow orders and that's what, you know, lust or envy told it to do? Because Gluttony's there too, so we rarely seen him without lust, so maybe she's there too. And if so, they only went after Scar, so for them coming out in the open like that, I don't know. I guess they really want 66? Or were they going after the other guy? I'm not sure. But Scar, you know, talking about Scar, looks like he's the one who killed Winry's parents? Shit. That's a game changer. Which I find weird. Not the fact that Scar killed them, but why he killed them. Because they were doctors, weren't they? It doesn't look like it doesn't look like the parents were using alchemy. Unless I'm mistaken somehow. But I thought they were just doctors and they were healing the Schwalens and they even helped save Scar. So why the hell would he just kill them? Unless because, well, they weren't working with the military either. That's strange. I guess he doesn't, but he's not killing everyone in Amstress, or he's just killing the alchemists, state alchemists, so, But shit. And I think Edward knows it's Scar, right? Because she described his tattoo, and I think Edward did see the tattoo before, so it's gonna make for one hell of a battle when he does eventually catch up or they eventually meet again. And it's gonna be suck telling Wenry that her parents were pretty much just trying to save people and they were killed. Damn. So Maria Ross, she's gonna hide out in Zhang. So hopefully we'll see her again once they're able to clear her name. And I wonder what's Roy Mustang planning, because no matter what he's planning, it's not gonna matter because the Fuhrer is working with them. So unless he knows somehow that the Fuhrer is not who he says he is. So yeah, things are definitely getting interesting, and I'm looking forward to the next episode. As always, guys, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Until next time, guys.